Hi guys, so I know it's been quite a while since my last video. Tons of stuff have happened. I guess first things first, I'm completely bald now. Like, completely bald. I have to keep these on because my head gets really cold, especially today. It's like freezing outside. But you know, just hair. I still have my eyebrows and my eyelashes. I've been told though that some people don't lose theirs, and then with my new medicine that I'm on, sometimes it doesn't happen until chemo is actually completely over with, which is strange. You finish chemo and then that's when your eyebrows and eyelashes fall off. And to me, I hope they don't go, because for me that's like the official, like, I'm sick. Like, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. Like, to the outside world, like, it's completely obvious that I'm sick. But, you know, whatever. It'll grow back. So the next thing that has happened, so my genetic testing came back, and my cancer is not genetic. So I believe they called it sporadic, which basically is random. It's just an act of God. No one can really tell me why it happened to me. So all the more reason for all of you women out there to do your self-checks. Be aware of your body. And that's how I found mine, just, you know, knowing myself. And for all those who get their mammograms annually, which if you're, 40 and above, I hope you do. Just don't cancel your appointments. Go get them done. I know it sucks, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. So what else has happened? Great news. So I just finished my 5th round about a week and a half ago. Well, after my 4th round, so I would have been midway through after 4, I had an ultrasound done. And, excuse me, that ultrasound showed that all of my chemo is working, that the biggest portion of my cancer at the beginning of all this was 1 centimeter long. And now the biggest portion of the cancer, as of, I guess, 3 weeks ago, it was at 6 millimeters. So pretty big portion of it has been sliced in half pretty much by the chemo, the first stuff, which I guess is what they call the red devil. And for me, I didn't have too many side effects with it other than extreme exhaustion. I was exhausted a lot and easily, as if I've never worked out a day in my life, and I'm, as if I was 70 years old. And then I had body aches for a few days afterwards. I'd say probably 24 to 48 hours afterwards, the body aches came, but and some headaches and chest pains and just, random aches and pains here and there, but pretty much it was just exhaustion real easily. Like, I couldn't walk up 3 steps or up and down, even down the steps was exhausting for me. But this new stuff that I started about 2 weeks ago, almost 2 weeks ago, it's kicking me in the butt. It's supposedly, my doctor said that it differs from person to person, but most people tend to do better with the first stuff, but not me. If you name a side effect of this stuff, yeah, I've got it. At first, I guess the first side effect was I had intense burning of my hands the day after. I mean, I'm talking on fire. A sunburn on steroids. It burned, and it really just kind of stopped too at my wrists, and now I'm having to use a lot of lotion because anywhere that it was really red, it is now peeling as if it was a sunburn. But that was only really for a day, and then after that, the intense bone pain set in. I'd never experienced bone pain quite like this before. I mean, it was deep, and I finally called my doctor on, I guess it was Sunday morning. I called, and the on-call doctor called, and it just happened to be my doctor. And I told him, I was like, I can't handle it. Like, it was just so intense, but it was just a side effect. And he said, there's really not too much you can do for bone pain and body aches. They did put me on some neuropathy medicine that they think maybe could be of some of it, especially the burning the day after. The day after chemo was probably neuropathy, so they have put me on some of that. So the bone pain has subsided some, and like I definitely, like, I don't have the shooting pains like I did before. The aches are gone. It kind of sucks that it took 10 days after treatment for it to go away, but hey, whatever, I'll take it as long as it's doing what it's supposed to do. Give me any side effect out there. It sucks that you take medicine for side effects, and then you take medicine on top of those side effects, but you know what, whatever, it is what it is, and I'm just happy it's working. I'm happy I only have 3 more to go after all this. I've got 2 more in March, 1 more in April, and then I'm completely done. I'll be done before my second child is a year old. We have so much to celebrate afterwards, and then we got, surgeries ahead of us, but, I'm going to have time to recoup after chemo before that, so I'm not going to, set my sights on that quite yet. So what else has happened? So the good news, since my cancer, is not genetic, my children do not have to be put on any sort of high-risk monitoring at all, which is good. So they can just, continue to live out their lives, just doing the normal self-checks, and hopefully won't have to have a mammogram or anything till they're 40. So that's good. So high-risk monitoring is not something that we have to worry about. I'm still trying to work as much as possible. More and more I'm having to work from home or take a day off, just because this last stuff is serious stuff for me anyways, even though it was supposed to be easier, but whatever. What else has happened since the last one? I guess that's probably about it. This first session on the new stuff was 6 hours long, I think it was, because they have to monitor you for allergic reactions with it. So I have to take 10 steroids by mouth, 5 the night before treatment and 5 the morning of treatment, and then I have a bag of steroids the day of, first thing, before chemo, as well as Benadryl bag with it as well. So, they're really pumping me with steroids and Benadryl, that's for sure. And even on top of that, I had to use topical Benadryl on my hands the day after, because with the red intense burning came in really bad itching. So this stuff is just really potent in allergic reactions. So on top of the Bradford pear trees that are falling all outside, have that on top of it, but it's okay. It's okay. And my eyes burned really bad. I had lots of eye trouble, and apparently I went to the eye doctor, and apparently just severe dry eyes. So then I had to be put on a steroid for that. But then it wasn't working, so I got off the steroid. Now I'm on a new drop. So it's just a guessing game, really, I feel like, with the different medicines that I'm taking. But I think we got it all figured out. My eyes are better, and the itching has stopped on my hands, and so all is, it ends well. So I hope that all you are well out there, and please be aware of your bodies, check yourself. And I hope I'll have just as good as an update the next time that I do a video, and I hope you continue to watch my journey. And at the end of all this, I can't wait to ring that sweet bell and say that I'm done finally with chemo in about a month. a month today, actually. I'll be completely done. So I hope all of you are well, and continue to just see my updates, and I'll just continue to fight like a girl. Thanks.